Hello, welcome to my channel, The Ivy's Grove. And today we are going to, I want to take you to a trip of my craft room. And the reason why I am doing this now is because we're moving. So we're doing a big move. We sold the house. So figure before we start packing very, very soon, I will take a walk. I'll show you my craft room that I've had for about 4.5 years. And so here is tapestry. And if you move it, there's a door, and you walk out, and you're in the kitchen. So this room comes off from the kitchen. So you come over here. So yeah, so you walk in, you just turn around. You walk in, and you kind of see some of this stuff. And so we will start here. These are beads. So I like to make jewelry with beads and clay. Most of these are wires and clay. Wires and beads of crystals and stones and some metal. So most of them I keep in here. This is my desk. I got this at Craigslist. Somebody was getting rid of it for a decent price, so I snatched that. Sorry if it seems a little bright. The sun is shining, and it's a sunroom. So this is a sunroom, so you got a lot of light. Here we have, in here is some color chalk, and this one has like perfect poles. Let's see. There we go. Okay, and then this chair. You can see this, but this is kind of like a lazy Susan to put all my tools, paintbrushes, pliers, and stuff like that. And I got this at Michael's for 75% off after Christmas. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's because of this. This thing has, because of this little scrape thing. The paint got off. And that's why it was 75% off. This is was a spice rack, and a neighbor of mine, while we were living in another state, was getting rid of it. So she was gonna throw it away, and I saw it out next to her door. I knocked on her door, and I asked her. I said, "What's that? Are you throwing that away?" She goes, "Yes." I said, "Well, I'll take it I'll take it for you." I said, and she's like, "Yeah, go ahead. You could have some use to it." I'm like, "Yeah." So I got my findings, my pins for my jewelry, little keys, yeah, rings, jump rings, stuff like that. Then you get over here from the sun. You have, these are my clays, not all the colors of the rainbow, but pretty down close. Yeah. Yeah, so these, my husband painted, he had leftover of this stuff, and I asked him to paint it red. He put a frame, he had some leftover wood, whatever, he made frames for it, for each. And this board was again free. The office across from my husband's office, when he was recruiting, was they were closing, and he took a couple things. He took this, and he also took this desk. And I asked my husband after we got here to paint this half with chalk paint. and they're packed up now, but I have alcoholic inks, and I glued little, you see one right here, I have to take it off soon, these little magnets, and I glued them on in each bottles, and I just put them up, so I had like a nice rainbow of alcoholic ink colors. And then here is paints, and I got these three things that came with the desk, and I, decided to put these tacks, and then I bent the sharp part so they don't scrape the walls, and I glued these magnets, and they stay on. They stay on perfectly. And I hung them up on the wall. This desk, I've been wanting a separate altar for my deities, and I got this free. I was driving home from work about, when was it? Sometime in the fall, just last year. And the guy had a bunch of free stuff he just wanted to get rid of. He had a bunch of stuff that said free, and I snatched this one up. It has wheels. So hopefully I have room in the new place that we're going to be moving to. We're moving to a different state. And of course you have Sonus, Mickey Mueller's Candle Scone of Bridget. And I got this one for my birthday 2 years ago for my husband. This one's a colored version. There's another version that's bronze, and the fires are like colored in like this this red color. And this one's a little bit more than the bronze. But my husband surprised me and got me that colored one. He asked me, he goes, which one do you want, the color or the bronze? I'm like, it really doesn't matter. You do what you feel, what you feel you want to spend. And he spent a little bit more and got me the colored one. So yeah, I also kept the box because I knew we were going to be moving, so she'll be safe in the box. My tapestry. This is where I record mostly. Here is my bookshelf of my witch books. Handmade oils, for the most part. I do have some oils that are store-bought, but not a lot. I like to make my own. Some more books. And then got my, oops, sorry about that. Maybe you can see it. Yeah, the sun is blazing on it, but yeah, next to that, the chest is, if you notice it right there, is the oven to bake my clay. Got the chest, it's full of stuff, packed up, craft books, some massage books right here, but mostly my craft books for crafting. And then here, I got this at, I think it was like 2-3 years ago at a yard sale 2 houses down from me here, and where we're living at now. I got this for 25 bucks, and during the COVID pandemic, when everything was shut down, I painted it. These are where my let's see, it gets a little stuck sometimes. These are my herbs. And right there in that, my husband has had that for a long time. I pretty much took it. This was where my candles are. But that was my traveling stuff for my witchy stuff from like 2003 until maybe 4 or 5 years ago. That was my travel. So whatever that was in there, and I think I also had a smaller chest as well. Everything fit in those two, and that's that was my traveling. I didn't have a lot, but as we're getting closer to him retiring, I accumulated some stuff, something that I've been wanting for a while, which was a herbal cabinet. So yeah, so I got it for 25 bucks, and I repainted it. So Turn out okay. This was not free form. This was from like a stencil that I got from Michael's. I just took the doors off and made sure they were pressed on, and I just took a it was mostly like a sponge and just patted it on, and it turned out fine. Here is my jewelry box. Again, I got this at a estate sale when we were living in Oregon. They normally come at $125. I got this for $25. I have my box. It's something I will I will show you how to literally make one from a shoebox. This is a bill box. This is where I put my bills. My money altar, my money bowl, tray, what have you. I just did that one not too long ago. I liked how it turned out. This came with the house when we bought the house. This came with the house. So I told my husband, I said, this is coming with us. This is a separate thing, separate altar. Then you have my altar. It's not too messy, but it needs to be cleared and wiped down and get ready for some other stuff. You've probably seen this before. The story is my husband made this for me, and he added this one and the two flaps last year for my birthday. But this is, God, that was 15, 14? It's 14 years old. It's been traveling with us. This is where we put our crystals when we move to a new place. When we move to our new place, I want to take some of those crystals out and put them out around our new home. I want to bring some crystals energy into our home, but this is where we put them. It kind of grew. We got this again at a Craigslist estate sale, which is actually kind of funny. We got this 4 years near right before we were going to move out of Oregon. And it was the same street by a couple houses down that we got that from when we first moved to Oregon. We went to an estate sale and got this. A month before we were going to leave, we needed a new one of these because the glass broke. And they moved and they had to downsize and they were getting rid of it. And we snatched it right before the moving trucks came and packed everything up. And this is my Oracle and Tarot deck cubicle. It used to be my daughter's, but she was making more of a mess in there than storage, so I took it. I grabbed these baskets at Target, so that's where I put my cards for now. I am not planning on taking this with me. I have a totally different idea of how I want to display my cards, so I am able to see them better. It's fine for now, but they're kind of hidden in the basket in the cubicles. So I actually have an idea of how I want to display them, so I'm able to see them better. And as you can tell, this is a sunroom. So my craft room is a sunroom. This is so bright. Let me see if I can get back up here. No, yeah, this is very bright. A lot of sun coming out over here. So yeah, this is my room. It's been my craft room for almost 5 years. And we are moving to another state, not because of the army. He is retired, but we are getting out of this particular state because it's pretty expensive and we just don't want to stay here. We're not going to settle in here. So, and yeah, anyway, I don't know how to end these things. I'm still working on it. So I hope you enjoy my little walkthrough of my craft room, and the next time you will see a brand new one, possibly a little smaller, which is fine. We'll see what's down there. And until next, I am planning on doing a couple more than 2 videos. I'm hoping to do at least 4 more, and my idea is probably 6 or 7 maybe, and then there's gonna be a bit of a pause, part of August. Hopefully I get back on it either late August or by September after the girls go back to school. And excuse me, with my sneakers standing right there. And I hope you enjoy this walkthrough and everybody have a good day. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel so you're able to be notified to when my next video comes up. And thank you and blessings, and you take care of yourself.